Hi, welcome back to Motech Performance. I'm Mike, behind the camera is Jay. In this week's vlog, me and Alex are going to go through the range of wheels that we offer for the 3 Series. That's the G20 and G21. If you're watching this vlog, you've probably got something very similar to the wheels behind me. You do want to stay tuned to see the options we can offer for you. Right, so what we're going to just do is run through some of the questions we get asked day to day. I'm just going to basically fire them at Alex to get the answers from them to help you understand what we can do for your car. So Alex, this is a 255/35/19 genuine wheel and tyre off of our 3 Series.
Okay.
Customers, what sort of questions we get? Can I take my run flats off?
Yeah, of course. Run flats taken off doesn't have to be a scary thing. The reason that BMW offer a tyre inflation kit is for that. The BMW 1 Series, for example, doesn't even come with a run flat, hence why it's implemented. So if you're going to take your run flats off, as long as you've got a tyre inflation kit, you'll be good as gold.
Cool, easy question. Next one, how do I set up the iDrive on this, or can you do that, and is it difficult to do?
Cool, so we've done a couple of videos on this, which we can kind of go over as well looking back, but it's all just in the iDrive. There's an other setting when you're going up to 20 inch, and as long as you do the reset TPMS, all you've got to do is drive the car and it'll do it all for you.
Easy. Other thing we get asked a lot is, what's the ride like going from 19s to 20s? Now, that's a tricky one because customers are always what road, what they benefit from, whatever else. But Alex, explain how you tell the customer.
Yeah, like you just said, it really depends how you use your car, but a couple of key points are, especially when you're going from run flat to non-run flat, you do gain a lot of comfort by taking the run flat off. So especially if you're just using your car to go to the shops and back, that kind of stuff, by taking the run flat off, it will almost counter going up a size, so you don't really tend to notice too much of it. If anything, I'd say it rides sometimes better when you take the run flats off.
When we fit them on this, they drive better.
Yeah, it's a case of that, really.
Tyre options before we get onto wheels, go.
Pilot Sport 4S, fantastic if you plan on putting your car on track, that kind of stuff. If you're a hard driver on them, then yeah, brilliant. It is a great tyre, but if you're going every day, it doesn't always need to be something that's track capable. That's where the Yokohama comes in fantastic. We are also offering them with Nankangs now, aren't we?
Yeah, we've done that just to bring the price point down. Not necessarily to offer a really cheap wheel and tyre package, but just to offer an entry-level, affordable way of getting in. And of course, the Nankang nowadays is a really good tyre.
Yeah, I think all tyres have got to that point now, haven't they?
And a lot of people got to remember, most of the tyres are a 255 as from factory. We're going to a 275. So even going from a Bridgestone like this to the Nankang, a 275 is still going to be a better tyre. So onto the wheels. This here is the MW1. We're going to go through the range in this video from the 1 all the way up to the 10, show you colour palettes, fitments and what we like personally. The 1 has been around since 2019, which means it's probably older than you. It's been around for a little while. We offer mainly on the F40 M135i, that's where it started at in 8.5, 19. And then it grew into 2, 3 and 4 Series fitments, so 8.5 front, 9.5 rear. So the MW1 is available in the gloss black, gloss polished, carbon grey, and now the Porsche Neodymium Gold. Start to see a few more of them on the F40s and F70s, like you sort of said, so it'd be really nice to start seeing that colourway on the G20, G21. It's our first wheel. It was flow form, like I sort of explained a bit later on in the video. It does make it slightly stronger, good caliper clearance. This wheel is perfect if you want that modified look. Being a version of a BMW M wheel, like the fit on these, should I say M Sport wheel, which is like a split 5-spoke, this is a bit more aggressive. So certain cars have big calipers, this perfectly shows it off. Just all round perfect wheel for that modified look. If you're not looking to lower your car, there's probably other wheels, but if you're going for a lower car, maxed on an AC Schnitzer kit, this is the perfect wheel. Okay, so Alex, what colour do you think these look best on? Out of all the builds that we've done so far with these wheels, go for it.
I think the best build we've done on these is the Brooklyn Grey Touring. So M340i Touring, full AC Schnitzer kit, do a body colour spoiler, a set of these.
So very similar to what we did on Tony's demo car.
Yes,
when he first had it, and that was a Schnitzer kit. Yeah, that's been proven to be really popular. In fact, we've copied that car a few times. But yeah, really good fitment on this one. All around, one of the best wheels that we sell.
Literally one.
Literally. There's no MW2.
No, we didn't do it very well there, did we?
The MW2 is coming. It'll be a forged wheel later on for the year, possibly late 25, early 26 for G80, G81, that sort of stuff, but no MW2.
This here is my favorite wheel of the range. So this is our MW3, and the ethos behind this was to go with something that was very factory OEM plus looking, almost styled off that E46 CSL look. The MW3 was really where we started branching out into different colorways. Before on the 1 it was gloss black, and when we introduced the 3 it was our chance to be able to go into things like the silver, into the Neodymium Gold, which has proved really popular as well. These wheels fit across the range, 2 Series, 3 Series, 4 Series, but obviously on the 3 Series front of things, that's what they were designed around. So offset wise, they are perfect, no space is needed. If you are looking for something OEM plus to finish off that look, in my opinion, this is the wheel to go for.
Alex has nailed it right. This wheel looks really very factory. I mean, it's a hard thing to say. I think BMW do a wheel 795M maybe.
Yeah, similar.
It's very similar. That cross sort of lattice style wheel just works really well on BMWs. And yet again, the color palette that we offer, depending on the color of the car, works great. You know, black car with a silver polish looks absolutely amazing. One thing also to note on this wheel, this is a flow forming. In fact, all our wheels are flow formed. I will go into a bit more detail in another video between the difference between forge and flow forming. But in short, it's where we heat the barrel up and stretch it. That makes it stronger and lighter. These wheels, for example, are rated to about 860 kilograms, so it can take 3.5 tons. So your 340D, no problems at all. We've done a few sets of these, and my favorite, we were just having a conversation about this, was probably when we did Charlie for BMA deals, we did a frozen berry BMW M340i with the Porsche Neodymium Gold on. Looked amazing, something great for social media. I don't think I'd be brave enough to drive it every day, but what a stunning looking car.
Here we have the MW4. Everybody loves the design of the MW4, and we keep getting asked for it on the 3 Series platform. Mike, explain to them why we don't offer the MW4 on the 3 Series. Unfortunately,
the MW4 being a fully forged wheel is not particularly cheap to produce. That not being the problem is that because a lot of these cars run an 8.5J front, we're not going to get any dish. So when we start seeing them on a lot of the G80s and G81s that we do, they're 11.5 by 21 with that huge concave. You're just not going to get the same look on the front wheel. The back would have a small dish, and I just think that this wheel does need to be pulled in and have that big concave, and I think being flat, it just wouldn't work. That's the reason why it's not available for the 3 Series. I think it would just look So we can offer a 4 wheel. This is the AC4 by AC Schnitzer. Great wheel, great fitments, great applications, looks really, really good. Alex, any more information on it?
The AC4 is actually a bi-colour wheel. As you can see, it's also available in black. But the reason that we never offered a Motech wheel in bi-colour was more because, being AC Schnitzer UK as well, we wanted us to be able to have a group of different products that can fit different looks. And if we start introducing bi-colour wheels, then it really does mean that the Motech range is suitable for any build, and there is less of a need to incorporate other brands into builds. So it's nice to be able to have something that is a bit different, a bit more tailored, especially when you're doing AC Schnitzer kits using things like body colour paint. It's nice to have different finishes available across different brands.
Yeah, the bi-colour wheel is really nice. It's fashionable to certain degrees. A lot of people want black, a lot of people want polish, a lot of people want just silver, but obviously being the best of both. The decision was difficult because I really wanted to do the MW1 in a bi-colour finish, but then when we became AC Schnitzer about a year ago, they brought this wheel out, we keep this wheel in stock, why we just run with that wheel there, so it's a no-brainer. Right, the most controversial wheel we offer, the MW5. We wanted to release a multi-spoke wheel, and that's a hard thing to do because how many spokes do you go for? So we went for them all. The good thing about this wheel is it looks very Alpina, and that was the theme I wanted to go for. The MW1 is obviously very BMW owned with split 5-spoke. The CSR style, the MW3 has that nice dish, lattice style wheel, and of course the Alpina version of a Motech wheel. It's my favourite, if I'm honest. I think it's brilliant. I love it. I love the controversy. I love the fact it's got a lot of spokes. I love the fact there's a lot going on. And as you can see on my daily I use every day, we run them in the carbon grey. Alex, what are your thoughts on the wheel?
They look fantastic. I do think it's one of the best looks when it comes to the 3 Series. We've tried pretty much all the wheels across the range, other than obviously the 4s, on the 3 Series. I do think it looks the best. I think popular comment is always they look like a nightmare to clean, but if you get yourself a Steve from the Motech detailing department,
he'll just come and do it for you.
Clean them for you.
Yeah, literally.
Alternatively, when we sell them, we offer G20 ceramic coating on the wheels, which just helps anything stop from sticking to them and also keeps brake dust away, so you can just rinse them off and they work perfectly.
He's got a point. That can be a bit of a nightmare to clean, but it is what it is. What a fantastic looking wheel. MW6,
7,
8,
9.
oh yeah, 10, we got that one. So the 10, our most complete wheel. This has design elements from the 4 with the groove down the spoke and the indentation in the back, and is available in the most, probably our extreme color range. Gloss black, carbon gray, BMW CS Gold, the same paint finish what you get on the M2 CS and the M5 CS, and then the frozen silver. Yet again, has the cap that we've introduced and you've already seen before, which gives us the ability to modify, change color, or like this one here, run the black and the CS Gold. This wheel, the ethos behind this wheel was to look at expanding the MW3 into bigger sizes. This one goes from 20-inch to 3 Series fitment, 21 into 22, so X5s and things. But when you start to stretch the 3 Series, it looked a bit too spindly around here when you put them on like an X7, that sort of stuff. So hence why it's a 10-spoke wheel, hence why it's called the MW10. Probably going to be our most popular wheel going to 25, 26 because of the color palette. The colour choice is just unreal. In fact, we just took an order from a customer who's got a skyscraper grey car, which you'll probably see in a vlog very soon, gone for gloss black. You did a set last week on a Z4. And then, we just done today, Ian's car, you'll probably see in another vlog coming very soon, a black M2 on 2021 frozen silver. Alex, what do you think to the wheel and what would you put it on?
Ooh, the wheel it has to be one of my favourites. It competes with the 3 out of the range that we have. I love them in the carbon grey. It's a proper OEM plus look. When we put them on the 3 Series that night, me and Jay took it out and it looked fantastic. The other colourway that did work really nicely was we did them in the frozen gold on the 3 Series, and it was quite out there, but as a contrasting look,
the black and gold just works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does work really well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the range to start with where we're at now. So this video should be going live end of 24, so if you're watching in 25, that's great. What we want to do is basically give the ability to pick the correct wheel for what your car, your build and your colour is. So speak to myself, Alex or Ethan upstairs. They'll be able to basically give you directions and guidance and answer all your questions and let us know what you think of the complete range. Alex, if you could have any dream build, any colour wheel, what would you go for?
Ooh, a Boston green F90 M5 with MW4s.
I thought we were talking about 3 Series. So Boston green, 3 Series with MW.
Dream build, isn't it? This is a little bit more out there. If we're going 3 Series, then what's the wildest colour that we've seen so far? I'd say the Isle of Man green was pretty special when we did the black wheels on it, but I would have gone Isle of Man green with silver MW10s on it.
There we go. Let us know what you picked down below. Thanks a lot.